Okay, guys, so I promised you that I would read two more books, and then I cut off that other video because it was getting a little long. But I did want to still read to you The Witch Next Door. I'm also going to try to say the end when the book is over, and I think that filming sideways is better. So, I mean, you're kids, you don't really care, but I care. I want you to enjoy this book with me. So, here we go. The Witch Next Door, Story and Pictures by Norman Bridwell. I got this book at a thrift store a few years ago when I was waiting for you guys to be born. This book originally belonged to someone named Catherine Shipley, and if she ever sees this video, because it's YouTube, thanks, Catherine, for donating your book. The money went to support a good cause. Oh no! I ripped a page out. So we'll just have to remember all this important information, and that it was dedicated to Timothy Howard, who must be a friend of the author Norman Bridwell. All right, let's get down to it. There's a witch living on our street. Do you know how I can tell? It's nothing you would notice the first time you saw her. It isn't the way she says hello. Maybe it's the way she does her shopping. You might know then. Look, she's using her magical powers to fill her grocery cart. I thought she was a witch the very day she moved in. Look, there's her moving van. You guys know about moving. She didn't use any movers. Her mom and dad didn't carry anything in. She just used magic. And the little girl and her brother, I assume, watched her do it. And she didn't even mind. It wasn't secret magic. It was magic that everybody got to know about. And here, let's zoom out a little bit. And I was sure of it when she painted her house. Black isn't my favorite color. But after all, it's her house. That's true. Oh, she's flying to do it, too. Can you notice that? You might notice her washing on Monday mornings. So this is very old-fashioned because they're put there. She's hanging her clothes out to dry after they're cleaned. That's one way to get something dry. Just let the air blow on it. Or you might be surprised when she takes her pets for a walk. She has a dragon and a frog with something on its head. Yeah, they're magical creatures, obviously, that don't exist in the real world, but it's fun for us to imagine that she has. She's a good neighbor. She keeps her house very neat. She's just sitting there and letting her broom do all the work. Some people have a vacuum cleaner that they let do all the work, but they aren't witches. They're just normal people. If someone is sick, she sends him cookies and hot soup. Oh, she sends them from a distance because she's a witch, obviously. But that's very kind and considerate of her. A good way to take care of someone who's not feeling well. When you have a kite up a tree, she's always ready to lend a hand. Oh, look. Her hand, her arm, gets really, really stretchy, like Mrs. Incredible. Oh, and she's helping her neighbors, so it's making them happy. And if you don't have a kite, she takes care of that too. She's pretending to be a kite by flying. So it looks so far that we know that her magical powers mean she can move things in the air and she can fly, which that's pretty magical because I can't do either of those things. She's a wonderful neighbor. Oh, she does cast a few spells now and then. Ooh, I bet on the next page we're going to find out what the spell is. What do we notice about this page? Well, we notice that this little fella is licking a lollipop. So let's see what happens on the next page. Haha, but they don't hurt anybody. His lollipop got really, really big. And look how happy it makes her to make this guy's candy bigger. That's so sweet. And she's very quiet. She goes to sleep at 8 o'clock every night. Oh, look. 2 bats and a witch hanging from a light fixture on the ceiling. Once again, a reminder, don't do this at home. But because she's a witch, she's allowed to do it, and it's her house. Except once in a while, when her friends come to a cookout. Oh, look, they're stirring the cauldron, which is a stereotypical witch thing to do. But it's nice that she has friends. She's got someone flying over on a broomstick to visit her. And they're going to have some nice drinks. Oh, they even have like a mini little cauldron, like a little dip for themselves. She's very good to us. She showed us the bat bath in her yard. Well, that was hard to say. Can you say bat bath? Bat bath. Bat bath. That's very nice of her to show and share. It's hers, so she has the ability to share that with other people. We had so much fun with our witch. And then, one day, we were at her house having tea and cookies. And there was a knock at the door. Well, I want to know what happens next, but I also want to enjoy these pictures. Looks like they're playing Ring Around the Rosie or something like that. And she's serving them tea and cookies with magic. As I'm sure these children's parents said it was okay for them to visit her. And they already made sure that the food was going to be okay to eat. It was the people next door who didn't look very happy. Well, I should say so. They look kind of mad. You had better move, they said. We don't want witches in our neighborhood. Oh no, what's going to happen? Well, our witch got very angry. I'd never seen her like that before. We were angry too. Yeah, we need to make sure that our friends are taken care of. Oh no. So our witch cast a spell on them. It was terrible. I couldn't look. Oh no, what's going to happen? She changed them into a handsome young prince and princess. Look at that. They don't look angry or mean. They look happy and beautiful. Of course, they forgot about asking our witch to leave because they were happy with themselves. Oh, I bet that's the moral of this story. Well, we'll find out fully, but the moral of the story might be that people who are mean are usually mean because they're sad themselves and they want to take it out on other people. There's just a couple more pages. I asked the witch to change us into a beautiful prince and princess, but she said no. She said good boys and girls are more beautiful than princes and princesses. Well, that's true. And good non-binary people are more beautiful too. Oh, and then they rode off into the sunset, I guess. The end. And then they reprinted that picture of them playing Ring Around the Rosie on the back of the book. And I bet Catherine gave us that little doodle too. Thank you for reading with me today. I had just a blast, a lot of fun. And I hope we can read together again soon. I love you guys. Bye.